Anyway, it's 2017 and I'm so proud of all the awards women are getting in Hollywood. You know Ariel Winter from Modern Family? She won a SAG award. And Victoria Beckham from the Spice Girls? She won the Glamour Award for Woman of the Decade. And Queen Latifah from, oh you know, Hollywood, she won a Golden Globe. Women are doing big things, and the media is making it known. I'm totally kidding. No one cares about women's accomplishments. If you look up these women, the articles that actually come up are not about their successes. Instead, we read about their breasts. Ariel, Victoria, and Queenie have all gotten a breast reduction surgery for health purposes, and subsequently they've been attacked and hounded about undermining feminine identity. But this response is anti-feminist, and it's time to change how we respond to breast reduction surgeries. In February 2013, the American Society of Plastic Surgeons, or ASPS, explains that the number of reductions is on the rise. People don't care if you have short hair or wear pants, but downsize your jugs and people have something to say. After all, if we can let guys have man buns, we're certainly progressive enough to let girls control their cans. So let's begin by talking about A, lack of ownership of our bodies, B, objectification, and C, solutions on acceptance of breast reduction surgery. And if I have extra time today, I will also include point D and point double D. We gave Scarlett Johansson a pass for her role in the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, but not so when it comes to her knockers. So let's investigate why women get rid of their lovely lady lumps, insurance industry issues, and the outcome once the goods are gone for good. First, while this is called a cosmetic surgery, women with extremely large breasts face both physical and emotional pain. In December 2016, the Mayo Clinic reported some issues: back, neck, and shoulder pain, restricted activity, difficulty sleeping, and suffocating your partner. Emotional effects can also take a toll. For example, fitting into clothes, low self-esteem, depression, and scurvy. If you don't know what scurvy is, it's a lack of vitamin C. Chesty pirates get it. Mental health issues result in difficulty managing daily life, says the National Alliance on Mental Illness in July 2016. Without good self-esteem, women have less fulfilling lives. There she blows. But opting for life-altering surgery doesn't lead to smooth sailing. Insurance doesn't provide the best coverage, and let me tell ya, if there's something these women need, it's coverage. Four Peaks Plastic Surgery website in 2017 explains that, in general, insurance provides greater coverage for a larger reduction. Women are forced into larger reductions for access to health care, or first they're sent to physical therapy or enrolled in weight loss programs. In Prevention magazine, Kathleen O'Neill managed to get coverage for her 2015 surgery, but she had to get letters from 3 different doctors before her insurance agreed. That's more than 1 letter per boob. After surgery, women are judged for the procedure. One woman told Cosmopolitan in November 2013 that at first her friends were like, "Yay, we love your new boobs, they're so cute and little." Compliments I totally relate to. But soon, the comments turned to, "Do you know how many people would kill for a rack like that? You're going to regret it." She found herself surrounded by bitches and wondering if she made the wrong decision. Now, she feels happy for worrying about something that made her feel so good. But there is a significant stigma around women changing their bodies. So we ask, why can't women take control of their cosmetic contours? Why don't we focus on women's accomplishments? Why can't guys unhook a bra? The answers: women as property, a narrowed presence, and objects of sex. And I don't know. We can unhook it when we're 12, behind our backs, with one hand. Drunk. First, in March 2017, Elle magazine explains that every girl has a moment when she feels like her body is public property. From being catcalled by passers-by to receiving unwanted compliments from the President of the United States. Even powerful, influential women cannot get away from this. When Bill O'Reilly, National Jag Bag, played a clip of Congresswoman Maxine Waters, he immediately made a degrading comment about her hair, saying, "I didn't hear a word she said. I was looking at the James Brown wig." By turning the conversation to women's bodies and not their bodies of work, we downplay their accomplishments. Second, the 2016 book, The Social Psychology of Good and Evil, explains that when a woman is being objectified, she narrows her presence. This leads her to be less confident, and subsequently people view her as unintelligent or shallow. For example, my uncle comes over. He says to me, "Gabrielle, when are you going to stop getting so beautiful?" I respond, honestly, never. But with this kind of setup, where does the conversation go except for cuticle care and curling irons? When breast reduction surgeries dominate the discussion, women don't have the opportunity to explain why they want it or why people should mind their own business and get their beauty tips elsewhere. Now, if we're talking about surgery on chins or noses, people generally don't mind. But boobs, different story. So, for example, you're walking down the street and, oh shit, that's a tit. And, oh dear God, there is someone sucking on that titty. If we went through that scenario and you pictured basic cable pornography and not an infant having lunch, it's because of what Slate.com on May 27th, 2015 explains is the over-sexualization of breasts. When a woman chooses to reduce what might cause her pain, despite the pleasure it gives other people to look at, we have reduced her worth to only a sexual object. Suck on that, everyone. I can see the headlines now. Women aren't held to ridiculous beauty standards. Girls can wear what they want and not be objectified. Boobs. Who cares? So let's make some new headlines with our solutions. First of all, insurance companies must treat requests for breast reduction surgeries like sinus infections or migraines or scurvy with one doctor's recommendation. The ASPS reports in January 2013 that many insurance companies don't consider medical literature from the past 20 years, literature that explains the extreme effectiveness of breast reduction surgery. And if you get denied, Dr. Beth Ann Snodgrass suggests appealing with multiple letters for your cause. And it may be a lot of work, but hey, you're used to carrying this load on your back. And with enough appeals, companies will move toward greater coverage. By staying quiet, we will never see any change. In 2015, Walden Eating Disorders Treatment reports that the first step is recognizing your own body-shaming behaviors and then addressing them in other people. So let's practice. A girl walks into the room and she's got some honkers to spare. How do you greet her? "Hi, how are you?" Good. Now, I walk into the room. How do you greet me? "Hi, how are you?" Whether you are boobalicious or boob deficient, we can erase the stigma behind breast reductions and let women own their bodies. Finally, every chest is different. Some are large and some are small. Some people are born with big noses or pointy chins. We can change these parts of our bodies and we're okay with it. The same should go for any other part that causes us pain or emotional distress. And that's not to speak for every woman. Whichever way they feel, it is okay and we can accept it. Having examined the problems, causes, and the solutions, we now have a better understanding of how and why to change the conversation in response to breast reduction surgeries. OMG, I was reading some really funny headlines the other day. Drugs win drug war. 11-year-old moron can't wait to get her first period. And woman changes her appearance and no one criticizes her. Well, the Onion and I hope that maybe someday those all come true. And that is no laughing matter.